Thank you. Home stretch today, our guest is here to crack your ribs. Maybe that already gave it away, but he is an actor, musician or music comedian, producer, you name it, he is all of it. And he's one of those who pioneered the stand-up comedy shows in the country. Please join me as I bring on Julius Agwu. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
Where you disappear go since?
I'm relaxing, chillaxing. That's what they call it.
Yeah, that's what they call it. The issues here, you don't they change language. So you cracked our ribs and then you forgot to take us to the surgeon to stitch it back.
No, I just go relax so that people would, if I didn't relax, if you never saw me for some time, how would you be asking me where I did since?
I know. So how far now? How's it been?
It's been okay. God is good.
Yeah. You know, you have been a major figure in entertainment, in Nigeria's entertainment. Your comedic talents have earned you awards, accolades, and of course, you've been an actor and a number of other things like that. Let's talk about how you have been, where you have been, what you have done, and the progression of the entertainment industry between when you started and now.
Okay, I'll say that I realized early enough, or rather, I just started doing my things as a child. To take you back, I remember that I used to say a joke then when I started that a kid, well, like a pikin, was born in a yard. A child was born in a neighborhood. A kid was born in a neighborhood, yes. Sorry, a child was born in a compound. A kid was born in a neighborhood. So I was born in a yard, which means I'm a pikin. So right from my pikinhood days, because I remember...
Pikinhood? Which one is that?
As...
Pikinhood. I didn't see that kind of word in the dictionary.
Huh?
I didn't see that kind of word in the dictionary.
No, that's my coinage.
Pikinhood.
Pikinhood days,
okay.
Yes. Right from my pikinhood days, I was... as a kid, as a pikin, let me put it straight, I'm a pikin. So that's why my children are kids. Yes, they were born in a neighborhood. Yes. I've always been making people laugh. As a pikin. Yes, making people laugh gradually. I remember then, I used to go to the farm, go to the farm, do everything with my mom. Then, when we go to the farm, I'm coming back with bicycle now. I'll stop at Uniport and watch these people rehearsing. Bob Manuel Ludoku. Yes.
Wow.
Mildred Iweka of Checkmate. Then now.
Wow, I remember.
I watch them, I'll say, wow, these people are good. Hey, God, I would like to be like these people. Exactly. I went to primary school in Choba. That's to tell you how far it is. I went to primary school in Choba, UPE, Universal Primary Education in Choba. After my UPE, I went to secondary school. I thank God that I went to my secondary school in GSL Burikiri in Port Harcourt. After some time, and then I came to Akpo Grammar School, Ozuoba, which is like a stone throw from Choba village. Yes. After that, I don't want to go into the things that happened then, because I had some challenges then. You remember what they call it again? That riot.
Which of them?
Anti-SAP riot.
Okay.
Remember what caused anti-SAP riot?
Not really, but go ahead.
You can't remember? Okay. Then I was actually captured by the policemen. I was underage. They just started capturing people somehow. They captured me. And I was thrown behind the counter. You know, I waited for some time. But then, to tell you the truth, I've been always making people laugh. They just saw me. And then I started seeing Pamano Doku in theater arts. Then I said I was going to study these theater arts. As a matter of fact, when I came to Agwu Grammar School to finish my secondary school, I wrote my WAEC there, and I passed. Behold, they held our results. Then I went and enrolled in CTA, Certificate in Theatre Arts in Uniport. I was already doing Certificate in Theatre Arts when they released our results, and my result was complete. So immediately I finished the CTA, I just enrolled and went into my degree program. So that was how. While I was in degree, I was always coming because I remember the first time I entered attachment to come to Lagos from Port Harcourt, young shall grow. And indeed, the young grew. That's why I am Julius Agwu. I bore my name because I said I would never use any other name. I would never use any other name. Julius Agwu is my name. Some people call it Julius Agwu, Julius anyhow. But I'm Julius the Genius, Agwu.
Okay. You created and organized.
Wait, I haven't finished.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And when we started, you know, there was no social media. There was no phones. Can you remember?
Of course.
There was no phone. I thank God for what's his name? Obasanjo that came in and brought phones. Everybody started having phones. I remember at the point I had a pager. So we're doing our things. Anything that we didn't was, brother, come to my shoe. Sister, come to my shoe. We marketed everything to people.
That was Crack Your Ribs, right?
That was Crack Your Ribs, yes.
What necessitated, how did it come about? How did Crack Your Ribs come about?
Crack Your Ribs came as a result of, I wanted to make people laugh. I'm a thief. That's what I call myself. I steal people's sorrows, their pains, and I give them laughter in return. No matter what, anything you're facing, I tell you, when you come for Crack Your Ribs, you will laugh. And Crack Your Ribs, I didn't just start Crack Your Ribs like that. I was always bringing new boys that had the talent to make people laugh, that had the talent to dance. Because I had a dancing group.
What year was this, Crack Your Ribs?
That was as far back as 1990.
Wow.
No, 1999.
Okay.
Yes. Because I remember I worked with Night of a Thousand Laughs first.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I worked with Night of a Thousand Laughs. When I was doing my youth service, I served in Katsina State. I remember that I took Night of a Thousand Laughs posters to Kano to go and press their posters.
Wow.
Yes. And I took their posters to Jos, Plateau State. I took their posters all over. Upper Williams, Night of a Thousand Laughs.
Yeah, I remember Upper Williams.
So I paid my dues.
So Crack Your Ribs was, you said you just wanted to make people laugh, forget their sorrows and all of that. It started in 1999, you said?
1999.
How did the idea come to be?
The idea was just, I remember that I was a music comedian. When Awilo released the song, yes, everybody in Nigeria was dancing Awilo. I said, well, we don't even understand the word of French. That was why I just listened to it and the way Awilo.
I remember this.
My course has not taken over this country now. I don't know how far. And now they call us Ore, Goti, or Evneu.
I remember the song.
So I just took that thing and went there. And again, I just looked at it. Because the thing is, I look at the society, what's happening now? I latch on it. I look at it and say, what's happening now? Remember, everybody show your handwork, plenty day for Nigeria. When I was driving down here, I just saw some of these people that hawk in the hold-up. They just keep hawking anything. I saw a man, he was gray-haired, but he was selling gala. I was spitting him. I saw another man, he was old, very old. He was selling glasses. He came to me, buy your glasses. I just brought my glasses out and showed him. He said, one day, one day. Do you understand? People, the world is really, I won't say anything.
Okay, so Crack Your Rib started, and you said you used it as a platform for talent hunting.
Exactly.
How do you harvest the talents?
How do I?
How did you harvest the talents that came on the show?
No, you know, irrespective of anywhere you're from, once you're a Nigerian and you can show me, and you can steal people's sorrows, their pains, and give them laughter in return, that's it. As a musician, as a comedian, as a, I can't even say now. Because I remember I met, what are they called again? They are dancers. They live in Ibadan.
Okay.
Expendables, something like that.
Okay.
They're called expendables. At least Abororo is married to, Abororo's wife is a member, was a member of that crew.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They were dancers. They were dancing once in a program I went for in Muzon Center. I saw them dance. They were so good. I said, well, I'll pick these people. That was how I picked them and did visas for them to go to London.
Wow.
I took them to London. They went to London. And I don't want to mention some other things that happened. And you could remember, I don't know whether you remember too, many of these comedians, that was how I gave them the platforms.
Who are some of these?
Huh?
Who are some of them?
I can't be mentioning their names. They know themselves.
Okay.
They know them, like Senator.
Okay.
Senator. Funny Bone. I met him in Kaduna long time ago.
Wow.
Yes. You know Funny Bone?
Of course.
Yes. Met him in Kaduna long time ago when he was actually in SS3.
Wow.
Yes. And I took him to London, took him to America. Same thing with Senator. Same thing with Osama.
For the same Crack Your Ribs.
Yes.
We'll talk about the upcoming one shortly, but you also had Laugh for Christ's Sake and Festival.
Yes. Laugh for Christ's Sake was that to glorify God, because I understand that so many people in the society glorify people. Human beings. Aya peperempe, peperempe, aya peperempe. Ha, Odumare Julius Agwu don't come again. You know? But nobody praises God, the ultimate. The creator of heaven and earth, the man that created you and put you and gave you the mic and gave you the talent. So that was why I brought out Laugh for Christ's Sake. Okay. For people to laugh. And I don't just celebrate Laugh for Christ's Sake, because I celebrate it, I do the event on Easter Sunday. Okay,
give me 1 minute to talk about this particular thing. Huh? I want you to talk about this one for 1 minute.
Okay.
In life, in career, in family, wherever, one will have challenges occasionally. People who make people laugh often have their own challenges as well. I've heard the story of Robin Williams, I think that's his name, who is a comedian, but was depressed at some point. When an entertainer goes through that kind of phase, what would you recommend for such a person? I know you've had your own fair share, as everyone. What would be your recommendation? How do they navigate back so they themselves don't die or, perish or become destroyed from the very thing they are rescuing people from?
Okay, I told you now that I went on recess, right?
Yes.
As soon as I stepped in here. That was my time of, because I remember I almost committed suicide too.
Wow.
Yes. I went into my own. Also, I thank God. God is the one that has kept me alive. You know, God actually told me, I don't know whether I was in a hurry. Not just in a hurry, I was achieving so much. Do you understand? Yes, I was actually in a... I wasn't resting. I wasn't resting. But I thank God, yes, that I'm alive. And I thank God for everything that I've achieved so far. I now need to calm down. and take life slowly. Yes, everyone passes through challenges. I remember KFC. The guy that got KFC got it around when he was 65 years old or 60 something.
Yeah.
Obama became a president and retired in what age? About 50 something years old. Trump started around 70 something years old. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, so all these people, Amechi, you know the Amechi I'm talking about. Rotimi Amechi, because Rotimi Amechi. He's 50 something years old. If he had won the presidency to be the president of Nigeria, he would be a president under 50 something years old. And Tinubu is now our president. Tinubu is how old? 70 something years old, for instance. And how old is Peter Obi? 62 years old. Do you understand? Time and chance. So I thank God that I'm alive.
So everyone who is going through this thing should take it
should
easy.
think about life. Nobody should go and kill himself or herself.
Well, we have just about 4 minutes. We have just about 4 minutes to go. So you're having crack your ribs again. This is the first after how many years?
I didn't do last year.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm 50 years old.
Okay.
I've already celebrated my 50 years old, so I'm doing my 50 years edition in London.
Okay.
I'm doing Crack Your Ribs in London, and it's a tour in UK. We'll go to Leicester, we'll go to Basildon. On 25th August, we'll go to Leicester. On 26th, we'll go to Basildon. On 27th, we'll go to London. That will be in London. So I'm inviting everyone in London that's watching this.
You are doing advert now. I just asked what is next from you, and you are doing advert. You will pay for advert. Okay.
No, so, China is also part of it. Yes. Okay. When I'll come.
Anyway, Shibi, you are here now.
Yes. And on 28th is Liverpool, by the way. On 28th is Liverpool. Crack Your Ribs. Okay. So I'm just celebrating my 50 years of existence on earth. And I'm begging everybody that I've offended, please forgive me. Because I've played my first half. I've played my first half. It's like football match. When you don't play your first half, you make your mistake. Second half, you come and improve. So anybody that I've offended, and I don't know how this goes to one guy, Joshua Ojo. Anyhow I've offended you, please, forgive me. Please, bring my... I shot my... He's shooting my documentary. He's shooting my documentary. He has held it since. Please beg him to bring it, please.
Well, you have to pay my lawyer to do that for you.
Please, Joshua, if you're watching this, I beg.
Okay.
No vex, bring him.
Just one quick last one. Fame is quite a thing. And I know that in your industry, there will always be, as you've quoted the Bible quite a few times, offenses will come. The unity of the country is very, very important to so many people, including yourself.
Is
very important to so many people, including yourself. And a sizable number of people believe that the entertainment industry can do a lot in that regard. But without a united entertainment industry, there will be a challenge. How do you see resolutions within your industry, be it among musicians, actors and actresses, entertainers generally? How do you see it happening? Do you see a need for a mechanism for conflict resolution within the industry?
I see the need, but then the fact still remains that nobody will agree for that.
Really?
Yes, that's a fact. Nobody will agree for that. Everybody's chasing his dream. Everybody is chasing his dream. Do you understand? Success. Nobody sleeps. Success is speed. So everybody's chasing that success. Where is it? Where is it? Where is this? That's how success is.
Okay. So just this, so do you remember any of your most memorable jokes?
No, my memos.
Jokes that people will still say, ah, this guy.
You remember, I would say this, all these jokes, because social media has its own problems. Social media. Some people go and watch jokes on social media, copy it. They will copy the joke and go and crack, and go and tell people in weddings. Yes, that's a very good place to tell jokes. When they want to go for a wedding, they go and watch.
It's research now.
I've watched a show before where the stalker. Yes. I thank God. The stalker too, I took him to London the first time. You know the stalker?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, he's doing well. I took him to London the first time. I took him to Port Harcourt to perform on Crack Areas. I took him to Kaduna State. Yes. I also put him on this man's show, Amajupinik.
You've not told me this joke.
Huh?
You've not told me this joke that I want to hear. Your most memorable joke.
I wanted to. I wanted to before you cut me off. Okay, let me tell you this. I said that people don't copy the jokes to them anyhow. Because I remember that when bombing don't start, that's the joke I can remember,
Okay.
yes. Bombing don't start since. So the bombing don't do too much now for Nigeria. It is getting too much that some people will start to, the way it's going now, people will borrow bombs, take their own personal bombs. When they go for a board meeting, everybody will put their bombs in.
On the table.
Put their bombs in the table. Yes, let's discuss.
So that before you bomb me,
Before anything,
just know that I also
back.
have it.
So, and these Igbo people, come they look and say, nah, you have bomb there. Is your bomb there?
I'm not part of this conversation again. Let us end the program. Okay. Well, we have to thank you very much. Najoko, I mean, not be
Najoko.
Okay. Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation this
Thank you
morning.
very much.
Julius Agwu is an actor, music comedian, as well as producer. Thank you again for being here, and all the best with your Crack Your Ribs in August.
Thank you.
And that is Sunrise today. Thank you for the privilege of being a part of your Saturday and perhaps the beginning of your weekend or the middle of it. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and please be sure, wherever you are, you're not alone. There's always someone there who really cares about you. Bye-bye for now, and see you again next week.